person who demands security from Hashem is mistaken. A person takes security from his friend. He has one of three reasons potentially to take a security from his friend. One of them is he's worried his friend might become poor. He'll default on his loan, and therefore at least he has some security that he'll be able to take from the loan. And the second reason why somebody might take security, maybe the guy, when the debt comes due, the friend will close his fist and say, "Oh, I don't owe you money," and deny it and not pay back. So therefore, at least you have some money in your hand. And the third reason is why you want to collect this security is because maybe I won't find this guy when the debt is due, or maybe this guy will pass away before he pays. So at least I should have a security. But now, all these reasons, these are applicable to humans. To Hashem? What? Hashem is going to, God forbid, one day before? No. Hashem one day is going to not want to pay back? No. Hashem's going to one day pass away, or you won't be able to find him? No. So therefore, there's absolutely no reason to make a claim for a security from Hashem and demand something because it's outrageous. It's not normal. It's not logical whatsoever to say, Hashem, you have to give me up front because I don't trust and I'm worried. Rather, a person has to realize the pasuk says, Ali hakesef veli hazahav. The pasuk says clearly that Hashem says, for me is the money, mine is the silver, and mine is the gold. In the Sefer Haggai, Hashem owns all the money in the world. Pasuk says, wealth and riches comes from who? Comes from you, Hashem. So therefore, we don't have to be worried that Hashem might not have to give us. Number 5, the fifth reason why it's not proper to say that I need a security from Hashem first. Someone takes security from his friend. He has peace of mind once he has a security. He says, because one day I hope through this security I'll collect my loan, or at least if he defaults on the loan, I could use this and have something instead. But someone who thinks that when Hashem gives him security funds in advance, he will have peace of mind. It's a false claim. Because the person is never going to be relaxed with the money that he's holding on to. He's just like he was worried about Hashem paying him. He's also going to be worried about this money. If it's enough for him, maybe something will happen to him and he'll be separated from that money. So therefore, he has to learn to have bitachon and trust in the money, and also you have to trust in the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Because if you don't trust in the Kadosh Baruch Hu, you won't even trust in the money you have. Because this is what people suffer from tremendously today, is anxiety, and therefore they need to have more money. And more money will solve my problems. And when they have more money, they have more anxiety. As Chazal tell us, that becoming very wealthy is a great source of mental and emotional pain. Like Chazal's Chazal, Marbe Nechasim, Marbe Daga, one who increases his possessions, increases his worry. So therefore, there's no point asking for Hashem for security, because it actually will not ever make you feel secure. What you need is security is in the mind, not items. The situation will not make you the security. It's the state of mind that will give you the security. So therefore, the Chovot Levavot is telling us over and over again that a person should not demand security deposit before applying himself to Hashem's Avodat Hashem. And he says that it won't really even help. On the other hand, a person has to serve Hashem with all his abilities, and on the other hand, we innately have a craving to feel secure. So which one? How do we deal with this? How do we find the balance? How does a person focus on serving Hashem and at the same time find security in his bitachon? Does one focus on building a nest egg in order to achieve his tranquility through tangible resources and place Hashem's service in the back burner? Or which do we do ishtalut and try to make ourselves the most sensible situation, or do we throw everything on Hashem and have bitachon? What's the balance? So he says that a person has to go to do what? He says that a person should not think that getting a fortune should make you feel tranquility. That's the main thing. He says you have to have means. You can't have nothing in your pocket. Okay, you could be like the Arizal, you could be like the Baal Shem Tov. They could wake up every day, go to sleep every day with nothing in their pocket. It's a high level. But all he's saying is the person should not feel that he has to have millions of dollars before he'll be able to start serving Hashem. He has to be able to have bitachon, and even if he has only a little bit for the next time being, for the little few months or a little few weeks, that also should give him enough tranquility to do service of Hashem and not feel that he has to have a whole year's advance of parnasa, or to have an exorbitant amount in order to feel secure. Rather, a person has to serve Hashem properly, and Hashem will send him more money as his needs come up. And the common question is, right, even about buying insurance, right? Insurance is life insurance. How does that fit with bitachon? Or Moshe Feinstein says that it's a form of shtadlut. You're allowed to make a shtadlut for it to work. You're allowed to make a shtadlut and make a little bit of a security for yourself for the time being. So therefore, he says it's also permitted. Now, very interestingly, the Chazon Ish, he used to say that buying life insurance is a lack of bitachon, and a person has to realize, just like Hashem provided through this man, even if this man's not here, Hashem will provide for you a different way. But at the end of the day, halachically it's permitted, and therefore you're not supposed to have no sense of responsibility and no sense of effort. No, it just means you have to have a right balance. Don't be too extreme for it to